Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WCW Monday Nitro. My name is Tony Schiavone. Alongside me, as always, Jesse the Body Ventura. And tonight, Jesse, we're going to see the tag team titles defended.
That's right. The Twin Towers will be in action against the Hart family, and we may have new tag team champions before it's all said and done.
We will also be debuting a very new feature here on WCW Nitro, which will feature some of the action taking place overseas with the WCW talent. That special feature is called WCW World Championship Wrestling International Update, and we'll have it later tonight. Set for our opening contest, it'll be for the now Cruiserweight Championship in a non-televised match during the week. Austin Aries took what was the Light Heavyweight Championship from Sin Snuka in a match most people that were in attendance said was a 4-star match. However, now that the title is owned, operated, and manipulated by Austin Aries, he has rechristened it as the Cruiserweight Championship. His first title defense is tonight, and his opponent is Rey Mysterio Jr.
Well, I'm sure he had a tough time getting that title away from Superman Jim Snuka. I think he'll have to have an even better effort tonight to retain the title against Rey Mysterio. It's one thing to win the title. It's so much harder to retain it.
Well, you're 100% right, Jesse, because when you're the champion, no matter what division, everyone is gunning for you. If you've got gold, people want it. And tonight, Rey Mysterio is going after that title.
Jeez, how pathetic is that? Rey's so short his head doesn't even make it into the camera shot. Hell, I bet if you look at his driver's license picture, you can probably see his feet.
You know, Jess, it's a good thing you're the commissioner.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's good to be the king.
And the title is on the line tonight. The Cruiserweight Championship, Rey Mysterio versus Austin Aries. Into the rope, Rey Mysterio comes, and then two men just run head to head, and now Mysterio with a crucifix roll up. He doesn't go for the pin attempt.
Whoa, and he just took Austin Aries all the way out to the floor.
And now Austin Aries puts Rey Mysterio on the top turnbuckle. It's going to be a superplex from behind, and Rey Mysterio is in trouble. And now Austin Aries bounces back, and he goes for a crucifix roll-up. He hooks the shoulders, he gets two, and Rey Mysterio kicks out.
Yeah, he kicked out all right, but he's favoring his back, and now look at Austin Aries. He's going to go and target that.
Well, that's smart wrestling right there. If you've got an injured body part, you have to attack it, and that's right. Now, wait a minute. Rey Mysterio drop kicks him off the top rope, and he goes crashing through the stairs.
Austin Aries can see the title slipping away. He just went crashing through steel steps. There's no way he's going to be able to finish this match.
And now Rey Mysterio whipped right alongside the ringside table. And Aries with the steel steps, and it's a disqualification.
I gotta say, brilliant move. He was hurt, he got disqualified, he keeps his belt.
I don't know if I agree with his style, but I'll tell you right now, the results speak for themselves. That's Sid Vicious. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we just received word from the back that Sid Vicious has been taken out by an ambulance to a local hospital, and he has not regained consciousness. We have no idea what happened to him, but we're going to try and find out. In the meantime, Jess, what does that do to our tag team title match?
Well, I'll tell you what it does. It probably puts it on hold. I'm not going to have the tag team champions have to defend the titles against a team they're not prepared for. That would be fair. But we'll look into this and see what's going on in the meantime.
Well, speaking of in the meantime, entering the ring area this time is a man from Japan. He is known simply as Cena. He is one of the top stars in New Japan Wrestling, and he is on loan to the WCW.
A lot of fans seem very happy with our inter-promotional tour of Japan, and we've worked out deals where some of their talent will come here and we'll send some of our guys over there. I've heard a lot about this Cena. I got to admit, I don't know a lot about him, but I'm looking forward to seeing him go against Jeff Jarrett. Now, while Jarrett may be the European champion, the title is not on the line tonight. However, a win by Cena could change that in the future.
The self-professed chosen one, Jeff Jarrett, has managed to retain the European title so far, ever since winning it in a triple threat match, albeit a little suspiciously in the end, but he earned it. And now he's got to go up against one of Japan's finest in the man known as Cena. And there's the bell. We've got action underway.
Wow, you gotta love that targeting system, huh? Just makes your mouth water for WWE 13.
Well, I guess you could say that early on, both men going through a feeling out process, or maybe a lack of feeling out as they keep on missing moves one after another. Speaking of which...
Wow, this is turning out to be Botch Fest 2012. Can't remember the last time I saw this many screwed up moves.
And now Cena from behind, and he dunks out the clothesline as Jeff Jarrett. This is just getting plain ugly, Jess.
Are you kidding me? What's with these two guys? It's like watching a couple of monkeys try to hump a football.
Great visual, Jess. Thank you very much. Once again, Cena to the ropes. Stops himself. Inverted atomic knee drop on Jeff Jarrett. And now from the top rope, and another botch.
Well, you know what they say, Tony? Styles make fights. This fight sucks.
And now Cena with a belly-to-back suplex on Jeff Jarrett. The champion is in trouble right now. Cena goes to the top rope, drops the leg, and he misses. He overshot his target.
I may have to invoke my commissioner status and just stop this match. It's getting ugly.
And finally, a connecting move. Big drop kick by Cena drops the champion Jeff Jarrett. And now the double underhook into a DDT. That could be it right there.
A hook and a leg, he'll go for the cover right here. Will it be enough? No, Jeff Jarrett kicks out.
And now Cena's got Jeff Jarrett on the top rope. And slams him hard to the mat. Cena from the top rope goes for the double stop, and Jarrett moves out of the way. Flying shoulder tackle, and down goes Jeff Jarrett.
And there's another botched drop kick. In this match, I'll tell you what, I've never seen anything this pathetic in many, many years.
And now Jarrett kicks off. These two men continue to trade blows. Lefts, rights, boots, you name it. And now Cena putting a barrage of kicks together. Jeff Jarrett with a go-behind. And now here comes the stroke. Will it be enough? Jarrett with a leg. He hooks it. He gets one. He gets two. And there's Cena with a kick out.
I've never wanted to see a kick out less than I did right there.
And now Cena drops Jeff Jarrett right on his head. And Jarrett with the go behind, and once again he hits him with a stroke. Will it be enough this time? Jarrett went for it earlier. He got two. He turns him over, goes for the cover. Here comes the count. 1, 2, and it's no, he kicks out once again, Jess.
Good for him.
And now Cena's got him all wrapped up into a cradle package pile driver. And he drives Jarrett down, but Jarrett wisely getting out of the ring. Over the top rope, Cena misses his target again.
You know what? I gotta give the guy credit for one thing. He's consistent.
Spills back into the ring. The referee just got knocked out. Jeff Jarrett with a small package, but the referee is not there to make the count. Cena is down, and it's been about 5 seconds. Now the referee coming to. And Cena finally kicks out. Jeff Jarrett had the match won.
Now, doesn't that figure? Just when it looked like it was over, we're put through more. Cena going for it once again. He nails him with that cradle pile driver.
And will that be enough this time? He hooks the leg, he gets 2. And yes, Cena gets 3. It's all over.
To all the atheists out there, this is proof there is a God. The match is over.
Well, Cena gets the victory over the United States, or excuse me, the European champion, but I'm not sure I'd ever want to see a return match. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier tonight we told you about a new feature that we were going to be bringing you here on WCW television. It is called the International Update. And this week, we bring you highlights from Japan featuring Scott Steiner and Masato Tanaka. These two men recently met in Tokyo, and here are some of the highlights of what went down.
You know, I gotta tell you, I haven't seen any of this, but I heard about the way it went down. Especially the ending, and I think everyone is going to be very interested to see what happens.
Indeed, from what I understand, it was a bit of an international incident. Again, Masato Tanaka is one of the absolutely adored stars in Japan. He's one of the top contenders for every title. Here we see early on in the match, it's Scott Steiner, big pump-off pump if you would, and he's pretty much controlling the match using the power advantage, although to his own credit, Tanaka's a pretty powerful man himself.
Well, right now, you see mostly Scott Steiner, but here it happens. He starts getting his second win, and Tanaka with a big move right there.
These two men exchange blow for blow for better than 15 minutes, but at this point in time, it's starting to take its toll on Scott Steiner. Once again, Tanaka going for his finisher. He jacks the jaw of Scott Steiner, goes for the cover, gets the 3 count, but that's not where it ends.
Yeah, this is the part I heard about. Now I want to see what happens.
While Tanaka's celebrating, Scott Steiner starts to favor his knee. Now, one thing about Japanese wrestling is that they are very fervent about sportsmanship. Once Tanaka sees Steiner injured, he goes over to offer some assistance. And that's when it happens.
Oh, that's not going to be well received in the land of the rising sun. I'll tell you that right now.
I assure you we've not heard the last of this.
I'm not a real happy guy right now. My tag team partner just got taken to the hospital because...
And ladies and gentlemen, we are being joined by Booker T. I don't know why Booker T would be coming down right now unless he has some news on what happened to Sid Vicious. We originally had a tag team title match scheduled for this evening, but we've had to scrap it since the Twin Towers are unable to compete.
You know what? I'm not sure why you're here, but I hope it's because you have some information on what happened to my partner. I'm not in the mood for any other crap.
I know exactly what happened to your boy. We're tired of infiltrators in WCW.
Who is we?
And the Rough Riders have just turned on Kevin Nash. the Rough Riders, and I guess Booker T has joined the group. They've determined that Kevin Nash and most likely Sid Vicious were infiltrators.
You know, Sting's got everybody's head all screwed up.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We just saw the Rough Riders turn on Kevin Nash. We now understand that they attacked Sid Vicious in the back. They've determined these guys represent the WWE in what they consider to be an infiltrator organization here to destroy the WCW.
You know what? I can't tell you how sick and tired I am of hearing this stuff. Sting's been filling everyone's mind with all this conspiracy crap.
Well, nevertheless, there are several wrestlers that are listening to him, and now it looks like the Rough Riders are being reorganized. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, our main event was supposed to be the tag team titles. Instead, it'll be the United States heavyweight title, recently won by Diamond Dallas Page. He will defend against Chavo Guerrero.
You know, this whole thing with the Rough Riders, it's starting to rub me the wrong way. I think it's time that I step in and deal with this thing face to face.
And it is Diamond Dallas Page, the man who won the United States Championship in a championship scramble match just a few weeks ago. And the match is underway. Ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. title on the line. Big back body drop. Chavo came rushing in, and it was an easy counter for Diamond Dallas Page.
Well, Chavo Guerrero, a member of a very legendary wrestling family, as everybody knows in professional wrestling. The Guerreros are synonymous with Mexican wrestling. Chavo, he may be at the end of his career, but he still has some matches left in him. Well, hell, Diamond Dallas Page is not exactly what you call a young man now, is he? But he's held up well. Apparently his yoga seems to be working.
There are so many success stories from different people from all walks of life when it comes to Diamond Dallas Page and his yoga plan. It's helped a lot of people do things that they normally weren't able to do.
Well, I don't know if yoga's going to get him out of that one. Chavo's starting to put on a little bit of offense. I like it.
We talked about guys being at the end of their careers, and right now you have to wonder if that's not a motivator for somebody like Chavo Guerrero. How many more opportunities will he get in a major championship?
As everyone knows, this is a young man's game. So as you do move down the ladder, as you get a little bit older, you gotta fight harder, because there are these young lions snapping at your heels.
And now Diamond Dallas Page with a full over DDT, and he drops Chavo Guerrero on his head. Chavo sent to the ropes. Diamond Dallas Page with a sidewalk slam. And Chavo is laid out. And wait a minute, Diamond Dallas Page, he is waiting on him. He's setting him up, and there it is, the Diamond Cutter.
And that should be all she wrote. The Diamond Cutter on the challenger. There's the count 2 and 3.
And just like that, Diamond Dallas Page retains the United States Heavyweight Championship. Just another great episode here of Monday Nitro. Next week we will have more on the international update. We'll hear more about what happened with Scott Steiner because there is an backlash, an outcry from Japan. Wait, that's Marcus Bagwell. Bagwell just took out DDP. We haven't seen him in weeks. He was involved in a car accident. He wasn't supposed to be back.
What's his beef with Page?